Welcome. We are back at it again. I am right now at my girlfriend's place. And yeah, what happened today? Oh, let the world load a bit. Okay. Not much has happened. It was a pretty chill day. And yeah. So yesterday, as I said, I had some things to do in the evening. Wait, let's just use the bone and make some bone meal for the bread. Yes. So yeah, the case with yesterday. Man, I am still a bit tired. Just had a nap with my girl, which was wonderful. So I need a second, dude. Come on, man. Okay. So yesterday made the video. Ended on a doodle session. If you remember seeing that. I needed to go make a number 2. And I'm very sorry that happened. Like, that came out of nowhere. But today was a rather chill day in comparison to yesterday. No flat tire that I had to fix. No tires that I had to switch. Like an... No wheels that I had to put on. Like yesterday. Which worked out fine even though it was dark. And after I put on my wheels yesterday when my friend came with the finished and prepared wheels. It worked out really well with switching the tires even though it was dark. My flashlight that I had with me was very helpful. It was great. 11 bread. We are starting to get somewhere. But that's only because of the bone meal, because I am not here waiting for it to grow. Okay. I know I could make one more piece of bread, but I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay. So. Did that yesterday. My girlfriend's nail appointment actually took longer than I expected. She was like done after 2.5 hours. Because it was one person doing the nails for her and for a friend of ours. And yeah, they probably didn't start at 4 p.m. exactly, but still, her nails turned out great. And she was also very happy with the experience. She said it was a cool girl. Don't need those snowballs, man. Get away from me, you snowballs. And yeah, that turned out great. And after that, we packed our stuff from our room. She came back when I was putting all the tools and the spare tires away. Like the old tires that were on before my ones for summertime and spring. Put those away. No, it should be here more on the left. Somewhere here, no? It's like a little pile of dirt, which is marked with a torch. There it is. Great. Found it. Very good. Very good, very nice. Okay. We take those. That's something to eat. We take that. So yeah, then had to oh my apologies. So did that, put the stuff away, which actually took a bit of time, but then we packed our stuff, got ourselves 2 pizzas, ate those, watched a bit of Dashy Games, shout out to my boy. Been watching him for a few years. Love the videos, my guy. And she's a lot into like horror video games, so she had a good time too. And yeah, then that was my phone, my apologies. Then I still managed to barely do well, the video I already recorded for yesterday. The video for yesterday I recorded still at my place, and then I barely edited it at her place. That's what I was meant to say. Today we woke up. She needed to get some stuff for a job, and I actually went out to... Wait, is here any water that I could use? Yeah, that I could use probably. So I can leave that open. Okay. And then I gave my job application to the firm which I wanted to start working at. It's like a little supermarket. Let's just call it that. Gave my... Ooh, why do I have so much cobblestone now? So I gave them my job application. The boss was actually there, and it's a female boss. I talked to her a bit, and she seemed pretty nice. The people in there that worked there, I met one other dude that seemed to be her husband, and they were both pretty nice. And I hope that the work will go well. And I hope to hear from them soon. So yeah, after that, my girlfriend and I made some food for ourselves. We made porridge. Well, she made the porridge for me and for herself. My porridge was way too sweet, and it was a battle to get through that porridge, because that wasn't nice to eat at all, let me tell you that. That was a dreadful experience. It was way too sweet. The amount wasn't the problem, but the amount of sweetness. I put way too much brown sugar in it. I thought 3 teaspoons was alright, but that was not alright at all. Like in the first bites... Wait a minute. So my girl is sitting beside me right now, and she wanted to correct me, but I think I said 4 teaspoons, not 3. She thought I said 3. So yeah, 4 teaspoons of brown sugar, way too much. But in the first bites, it actually reminded me of the milk rice from my kindergarten back then, which was nice. These were some nice nostalgic bites, but they were very, very dreadful after a really short time. They didn't taste that good anymore. Very quickly. Ate that. Then we cuddled a bit basically, and we went for a nap. Slept now for a few hours, and now it's 2 minutes before 8 p.m. while I'm recording this. And not a lot has happened today. It was a pretty chill day, but I also am starting to feel a bit sick, which isn't too nice, but what can you do, man? Things be happening, bruh. Things be happening, bruv. A lot of spiders in here. Where you at, Adam? Adam, Adam, where are you at? Ooh, that's the first one. Boat. And boat. Hey, boat. I said boat. 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 Okay. But the cave is huge. That's cool. Gonna mine this iron. And that's it for today. And for today's end note, good. For today's end note, I'm gonna say this. First of all, I'm gonna craft me an axe. And then I'm gonna craft myself a pickaxe. Yes. Have that one there. Oh. Still holds on a lot. Okay. There. Now it broke. Good. So yeah. That's it for this video. Now it's a very short one, but I'm quite tired and I want to eat something new. That's not sweet. And we have something made for us, which I am very, very excited to eat. So yeah. Thank you as always for watching, and for today, I'm gonna say this quote. Sometimes it's okay to be lazy because you can look back in your past days. If you can look back in your past days and say, I did something in some of those days, it's okay if some other days are then a bit lazier than you would have wanted. And if you feel bad about being too lazy, you have always another chance to change that tomorrow. There's always going to be another day. But also, don't take your time too much for granted. Don't be lazy too often. Try to minimize it. But I know sometimes you just need rest from life. I know. Sometimes things can be difficult, but think of your past achievements. If you had a day where you didn't do as much as you have planned, or didn't do as much as you expected from yourself, or you were just straight up lazy, as I said. Look back and don't forget that you are enough, and think to yourself, I've made some progress in my past years in my life. Make the day feel worth it being, as dumb as it sounds. If you have a day where you just rest and do almost nothing, at least get to the point where you think you deserved a day where you just sit and spend some time in, I can't seem to find the words, just relax. Sometimes just take a step back, and sometimes do a little less. Love a little more, you know? Sometimes that's the one. Sometimes less is more. And never forget, even with training and everything, rest is the most important part for your body to recover and for your mind to recover. Take your rest seriously. Don't binge watch too much on social media. And with that being said, thank you as always for listening. I finally got to an end. Thank you for the support in the past videos. I know it's not as great as in the beginning, but still, people watch my videos. I get some views. I'm now in the double digits in subscribers, so also thank you for that one. And have a great day. You are enough. Don't worry. Everything will work out. Believe in yourself. You can do it. And as I said, sometimes less is more. With that being said,